Hello everyone, it is Mrs. Cynthia Williams-Bay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Wednesday. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Mrs. Cynthia Williams-Bay and I am the CEO and founder of Heaven Sent Childcare. So I know you guys have been used to me going live and answering questions in regards to starting a childcare facility or even answering questions in regards to operating a commercial facility. But this month I wanted to take a detour and kind of focus on a foundation and a history of childcare so that way you understand what it is that you're investing in when you're opening a facility. That way you have a history of what it is that you're being a part of. So one of the things I wanted to talk about today was actually the foundation of childcare in regards to when did it start, right? And to my recollection, as I have done research, do you know childcare actually didn't even start in the United States? We have been so behind with so many things. Do you know that childcare actually started in the 1840s in France? They were actually the first to actually start childcare facilities. And it took a few years for their government to actually recognize it. But when I was reading an article by Ms. Laura Brenner, yes, Laura Brenner, an article by Miss Laura Brenner. Please make sure that you look up the article, look her up. But in the article, she was just explaining and talking about how it just took like centuries before the U.S. actually caught up. So yes, childcare did not start in the United States. And one of the things too is that currently we're actually working on childcare actually being a part of the public school system. But guess what? France and Italy already had childcare as a part of their school system. Because again, guys, childcare is so much more than babysitting. Childcare is education and motherhood married together. Because children, learning doesn't start when they enter into kindergarten. And France and Italy knew that, right? So that is a little bit of history for you guys again in regards to when childcare started. So please make sure again that you do a little bit of history research on your own, because again, the childcare industry, in order for us to grow and understand the future for our children and what it's going to look like, we have to understand where we come from. We have to understand the foundation. We have to understand the origin and what it was built on, right? But guys, guess what? You are a part of history. All of you that are going to be opening centers, that are aspiring to open centers, you are needed, because again, it is a major need right now during this time for child care providers, for child care homes, for child care facilities to open. It's a need, and I am hoping that many of you will answer the call and step out and open facilities because you're needed in your community. All right. Well, thank you guys again so much for tuning in on this Wednesday. And I just can't wait to talk to you guys next week to share a little bit more historical facts in regards to starting a daycare.